Namaste, my witchlings. Welcome back to my channel, or if you are new here, hi and welcome. I am Di, your favorite yoga witch, spreading kindness and love, living a magical life through yoga. We have a bunch of birthdays today. Okay, dun dun dun. All right. So, an amazing friend and mom is celebrating her birthday today. Eva, I hope you and T have the best of days with your wee one who isn't so wee anymore. She's getting so big. A spoony friend is celebrating her birthday today. Stacy, I hope you have a day full of spoons, fun, and love. And then we have another spoonie who is mom to a spoonie, and she is celebrating her birthday. Dawn, hopefully you and Paige have a wonderful day. You deserve nothing but the best. And finally, for those who are members of my Facebook group for Yoga with Dailin, you will recognize Winning Wednesday. The brains behind that is celebrating her birthday and another trip around the sun. Aubrey, I hope you have the best birthday ever, and that would be your win for this Wednesday. You survived another year. Yay! All right, so happy birthday to those wonderful people. Happy birthday, Eva. Happy birthday, Stacy. Happy birthday, Dawn. And happy birthday, Aubrey. Here's to another year. And with the lighting of our candle, our circle is closed, and we invite the ancestors to join us here today. All right, and as always, we are lighting our candle to be a beacon of hope and light for those who have lost their way and are stumbling in the darkness. All right, y'all. More coffee for the Di-Di. Doop. Okay, now. Doo-doo. Ha. Nice. Thank you, Kat. You're the best. Thank you, John. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I saw it before it was deleted and the person was nixed. All right. Oh. Oh, that's what I thought. John, you're fine. Just chill out and lurk if you need to, and we will help bring some of that happy energy back. Hello, Adrian. All right, everybody. Sorry. I'm just appreciating Aaron's response. All right, y'all. Welcome, welcome, welcome one and all witchlings to Di's Daily Divinations and Self-Care, where we are reading the cards, taking care of ourselves, and having a hell of a lot of fun while we're at it. So go grab your favorite crystal. I'm playing with an amethyst palm stone. Light your favorite candle or incense for some aromatherapy. Cozy up with your cup of coffee or tea if that's your preferred brew. And let's get ready to hear today's message from the universe. Don't forget to do the whole like, share, and subscribe thing for your daily dose of divination. Make sure you ring that bell so you know when we're online again or posting. Okay. More coffee, because we do not want Di to get hyper. All right. Now, at least for the next couple of weeks, I have some news for everybody and an announcement. We are doing yoga and guided meditation in the park. If you are local to the Seattle area, specifically here the Snoqualmie Valley, I am facilitating a yoga class in the park on Friday evenings and guided meditations on Tuesdays and Saturdays. The park closes at 7, so we hit the park about 6. Come on and join us if you feel like it, weather allowing, of course. If it is ungodly hot or pouring down rain, obviously we cannot do yoga in the park. So if you're interested in joining us, the information can be found on my website under the book tab. I cannot wait to see everyone. Ooh, we have holidays. I'm not singing Madonna. I am not singing Madonna. I can do it. All right. So we have 3 holidays and an honorable mention today. We are starting with National Dog Day. It is Musical Yoga Day, and it is Women's Equality Day. So today we are saying Happy National Dog Day, and we are sending so much love and extra belly rubs to not only my 3 furry children, Sergeant, Luna, and Tookers, but yours as well. Give your own furry familiars a big hug from our pack to yours. We definitely have a pack. It is Musical Yoga Day, and this day is the perfect mix of my biggest passions, music and yoga. Prior to joining the military, my dream was to become a music therapist. I play 9 instruments as well as singing, and today is going to be so much fun mixing my music with my yoga and my witchiness. I hope you guys will join me with some killer music while on the mat, because it's Musical Yoga Day. And it is Women's Equality Day. And on this day, we honor the trailblazers and goddesses who fought for our rights. And this is a potent and pertinent reminder that women's rights are human rights, and we are not free until everyone is free. So please, let's raise our voices for equality. And our honorable mention to go along with Women's Equality Day is Web Mistress Day. Web Mistress. Shouting out to all of those girls in IT. Women in IT. Correction. All right. That's our holidays. Let's check in with everybody. What's everybody saying? Ha ha ha. Yeah. Hey, blessed be Peter. Not sure what Alexi said because I didn't translate it. Yeah, oh, thank you, Alexi. Yeah, in this heat, Amy, nope, I am not even going to think about walking down to the park. Alexa, it is Alexa, you are correct. Thank you. Yeah, no, even Gatorade would not help me get to the park. It's not that far to walk, but it's 90 degrees out there, and I can barely take the dog over to the corner to pee on the tree. Let's see. Dog Days of Summer, yup. And then Aikut. That's kind of a cool name. Adrian, is Adrian here? I didn't see Adrian. There's Adrian. Hello, Adrian. And Aikut. That's a cool name. All right. I saw. Actually, you missed it as I was doing my makeup. I named the wrong. So Ray is commenting that Taylor Swift got engaged, and I'm going, yeah. As I was doing my makeup, I named the wrong Kelsey brother because I was just reading about the fact that they got engaged, and he and his brother were talking on their podcast. Yeah, because I just pay so close attention to stuff like that. No, I'm trying to remember, oh, nope, she's Hungarian. Okay. Hey, Jay. Sorry, my yoga teacher training instructor, I always want her to be from Turkey, but she's from, Hungary, I think. Yes, I am a yoga instructor, hence the Die the Yoga Witch. All right. Nobody under there. I also am the owner and founder of Yoga with Dailin. Yes, I do eat butter chicken. Butter chicken and tikka masala are 2 of my favorites at this point. I'm slowly expanding to eat more things that are not, the same thing every day. The joys of being autistic and ADHD. Oh, not surprised. No, I am married to the man behind the curtain who is talking in my ear. My dog is a dork. I love my dog, but my dog is the world's biggest dork. My technomancer. I totally missed that as hostess and thought you said bosses. Yeah, this man is a tech wizard. I can hand him something that is broken, and within 10 minutes, he's got it working back the way it was when we bought it. Ooh, India. I have to get to India. That is very much on my bucket list now. Okay. So, shall we start playing with the cards now? Elsewise, I'm going to sit here and chat with everybody, and we're not going to get a goddamn thing accomplished today. Namaste. Actually, yes, I am today instead of, yoga pants or sweats. All right, y'all. There we go. Yes, he has the Master Hammer. He can beat everything into submission. Our first card today is Inconsistencies. I swear to God, every time that one comes up, I want to say inconceivable. Next, Unresolved Issues. Finally, Never Again. All right. So I'm definitely seeing a story here. And what I am seeing are the inconsistencies that you have been dealing with for so long have fed the unresolved issues that are weighing on your spirit, which is creating a serious cycle of neglect. But see the magic in the final card, that fierce sacred vow of never again. This is you drawing a line in the sand, a circle of protection around your own heart, and promising to prioritize your own needs. This is an act of massive, profound self-love, my friends. Then, we're going to move directly on into the tarot today. All right. We are fighting with fire today. Sorry. First of all, we have the Ace of Rods. The Ace of Rods tells us that we have some fresh ideas and an opportunity to branch out. Next, we have the Empress reversed, and she is potentially an indication that you were being overindulgent and spending too much money and becoming wasteful with it. On the other hand, there is a chance that there is an overly possessive parent or partner who is stifling your progress, and it's going to become a problem if you do not get this situation in hand soon. And then finally, we have the Knight of Rods who is riding to the rescue. Strong-mindedness, a nonconformist, and maybe some movement and travel. So let's put all three of them together, shall we? The universe is offering you a brilliant new start, a spark of pure potential with our Ace of Rods. However, the Empress reversed is revealing a possessive, stifling energy in your life, someone who is trying to smother your growth. But here comes your power. The Knight of Rods is riding to the rescue. This is you embracing your passionate, nonconformist spirit to lovingly put this person in their place and charge on ahead. Oof. Damn. I don't know anybody who's done that. All right, so let's see if I can scoot. Haha. What do you guys think of the cards? Let me know. And then let's weave all 6 cards together and see if maybe they have a story for us today. And they do. The universe sees how a history of those painful inconsistencies has been allowed to fester, which is creating some deep unresolved issues that are weighing on your spirit. This old pain is now manifesting as the Empress reversed, a stifling, overly possessive energy that is smothering your growth. It may be coming from someone in your life, or maybe even just a fearful part of yourself, but its effect is the absolute same. It is keeping you from reaching your highest potential. But, look what the universe is offering you right now. The beautiful fiery Ace of Rods. This is that brand new start, a spark of pure passion and an opportunity that feels so liberating precisely because it is the antidote to that controlling dynamic you are dealing with. So, how do we claim this fresh start? Well, Well, you step into the energy of your inner Knight of Rods. Remember that strong-minded, brave, and gloriously nonconformist part of your soul. That there is your power. Channel that fiery spirit. Draw a magical line in the sand and make the sacred vow to yourself. Never again. Never again will your needs be neglected or your spirit caged. This is your strength, your moment, and your magic. Ride towards it. Take it by the horns. Oof. Man, do I know that feeling? Ooh. Let's see. Yep. Amy is correct. Amy and Aaron are both correct with the divine or the light in me. All right. Yep. Hey, Jenny. All right, there we are. That's where we were. Yeah, down, down, down. There we go. Light and me. Yep. John, you got a good answer from both of them. Let's see. Andrea. I have a squishmallow that the spawn bought me. I want to say it's a llama. And it says Namaste in bed. Not my bedroom. This is my office, but thank you. Hello, Jenny. Yay, more peoples. Oh, yeah, the cards are talking to all of us right now, but oh, damn. Yeah, this for Amy, this is not my bedroom. This is my office and my mini yoga studio. I have a platform behind me where I can do yoga, but I do not film yoga in here because it is far too distracting. That's kind of what we're saying, Aaron. We don't necessarily disagree with what you're saying, but can we please not talk in here about it? Wait to drop that kind of commentary until we're doing the after show. Hey, cat. Uh-huh. Oh, I know you've been in here. And I forgot the other one was Amy Allen. Oh my god. I keep forgetting because I have the chat in front of me. Not everybody can see what I'm reading, and I am so sorry. Okay, we have a desert goat. I like that one. Hey, cat. Glad you could make it. All right. Pretty sure English is not Graham's first language. Graham is saying how long for she is back. Can you elaborate that a little bit? Oh, Kat, you would have had so much fun on Spawn's 21st. We went to the bar where I used to do karaoke, and they'd been doing paint and sip on the smoke deck or the patio. And they had a goat. It was adorable. Mm-hmm. All right. Hurry back, John. Let's see. We are now to Namaste. Wow. And we've been live for 45 minutes. All right. Namaste today says, reflect and grow. Look in the mirror when you have a chance. This exercise will expose the things that are hard to swallow. When you see your reflection, try and bring to the surface the things that you need to improve on. Like most of us don't already. This can make you feel a little sad, but this is just the first part of the exercise. Take all the things that you need to improve and tell yourself that you are already good at them. Tell yourself that you will try harder to get better at them. This will seem silly and maybe a little difficult at first, but if you are consistent with this exercise, you will look at the mirror one day and realize that you have improved. The things that you fell a little short on are now assets to your character. Reflect and grow. Dude. It's true. It is also accurate. I actually, I've had these cards for like 2 years at this point, and I have gone through the deck. I think I'm on like my 5th time through it. And I have actually done this exercise. Because I'm neurospicy, though, it takes a little longer for things like this to work, but these are helpful. Self-compassion is talking about the present moment today. We all think happiness is something that will come when present moment. We all think happiness is something that will come later when conditions in our lives are better. For 5 breaths, let go of any thought about the future and see if there is happiness to be found in the present. There's always happiness to be found in the present. Because I'm either talking to you people, snuggling with a furry child, eating chocolate, drinking coffee. All of these things are happiness to be found in the present. What do you guys have? Let me know. Let's see. Okay, let's see. Okay. Johan, no, they aren't new. I can't remember when I got them, but oh, okay. I have 2 pairs of glasses that I use for this when I'm at the computer. Okay, raising goats in Arizona would explain being a desert goat. My glasses came from Zenny. I don't necessarily recommend Zenny anymore because I have a few friends who've had major issues with their customer service when there's been a problem. So when I'm due for new glasses, I'm going to find a new place. So, stick around. Let's see. Uba. And yes, Melissa, it does take lots and lots of time to finally be happy with yourself after something like what we've been through. Yes. Yes, you are absolutely correct, Johan. And I'm giggling at the forest spelled the way the name is instead of the trees. Because I'm now trying to imagine taking a walk in my ex-husband. I don't want to get into his brain. It's scary up there. But yes, oh. I one of my favorite things, I live in the Pacific Northwest of Washington. I'm Seattle-ish, but I live in an area that has the most gorgeous hiking trails and nature trails and stuff. It's fantabulous. And one of my absolute favorite things to do is either go up to the lake or just go wander the trail and just enjoy the trees and the animals and the peace. It's so nice. Now, ooh. My ex used to say he liked he didn't mind hanging out in my head because it was a or an amusement park with more cheese. Yeah, Bellevue does have some pretty good ones, but oh girl, nothing beats the Snow Valley Trail and the Iron Horse Trail. Although he had a thing for cheese, Johan. But if Kat and Amy are okay on bikes and have the, stamina, that's where I'm going. I'm going to try. I'm going to make sure that they both build up the stamina to be able to ride the Iron Horse Trail from the tunnel down. Because it is gorgeous up there. Don't mind me, just gushing over how gorgeous where I live is. I missed it so much when I lived in Southern California. I'm talking bicycle, but yeah, motorcycles are cool too. I need to get mine relicensed. Anyways, that is true too. All right, shall we talk about today's goddess? Because people are going to laugh at who today's goddess is. Today's goddess is Kamala, the Hindu lotus girl who embodies pleasure, spirituality, love, and passion in relationships. As an incarnation of Lakshmi, she encourages enduring faithfulness built on mutual enjoyment and deep affection. Kamala's presence reminds us of the sacred and spiritual dimensions that can be found within physical connections, aspects that are often overlooked in the course of daily life. Her essence is tied to the lotus flower, symbolizing purity and spiritual enlightenment rising from the material world. Today in India, the birth of Krishna, the kind and charming incarnation of Vishnu, is celebrated. Kamala, as his lover and companion, partakes in this joyous festival. To join in this celebration, one might enjoy spicy Indian cuisine to ignite passion, with cinnamon, garlic, or saffron being particularly potent with Kamala's energy. To better give and receive love, including self-love, wearing yellow clothing near the heart chakra is recommended. As you wear the item, recite, "Let pleasure flow freely from my heart. Kamala, abide there. Your love impart," is said to invite her loving energy into your life. Kamala. Ooh. I did not realize. Yeah, not to be confused with Kamala, who was probably named for the goddess, considering her mother is Indian. So, makes sense. Carrots for what? I do too. We'll talk about the bike cat. Uh-oh. Oh, there we go. That's why we're missing things. Hello. All right, scrolling back up. House. There it is. Love it. Lakshmi. Yeah. It's not Lakshmi, like a lot of people pronounce it. I try to go Lok, but it could be Lakshmi. Seahawks. I am wearing a matching t-shirt and leggings set that are Seahawks. Tell me about it, John. Tell me about it, John. Hello, Emery. My children are currently at work. My husband is sitting in the other room. All right. That is one of my favorite songs, Catherine. I love that one. All right. Now, shall we do moment of Zen and then move on to the after show where we can chit chat? Doink. Haha. Everybody walk the... God bless it. Oh. Also, just an FYI, this stream is for 13 is the lowest I'm comfortable with, but I would be much happier with 16 and over. But yeah. Oh my. Oh yeah, for viewers, 13 is my youngest. I prefer if they're 16 and over. Amy, remind me to tell you about my honeymoon with Jamie. Actually, no. Let me read this, and once we get to the after show, I will tell you guys about the song Walk Like an Egyptian in My Life. Okay. Yes. All right, y'all. Moving on to Moment of Zen. Take the glasses off. So we have a quote from Paul Valéry and some Zen vocabulary here. Starting with the vocabulary, our first word is prajna, intuitive wisdom, insight into emptiness or the true nature of reality. Shunyata, emptiness or void without essence. This is a key notion of Buddhism. Hara, belly or gut, which is your spiritual center. Samsara, not to be confused with samskara. Samsara is succession of rebirths. Hinayana literally translates to small vehicle, the northern Buddhist term for the southern Buddhism of Southeast Asia. And then Mahayana means great vehicle, the northern Buddhism of China, Korea, and Japan. I found the Hinayana and Mahayana kind of interesting. And our quote from Paul Valéry is, God made everything out of nothing, but the nothingness shows through. Ain't it the truth? That one makes me think of the song Then What? Where the refrain says, then what you gonna do when the old wears off and the new shines through, and it ain't really love and it ain't really lust, and you ain't anybody anybody's gonna trust. It's true. All right, y'all. We are going to open our circle. Now, my witchlings, it is time to wrap up for the day, at least this part. And with the extinguishing of our candle, our circle is open, and we extend our undying gratitude to the ancestors who joined us today. There we go. Let's get out there and spread love, spread joy, and spread kindness. There's already way too much darkness and hate in this world. Can we please try to be a beacon of light and hope? And then make sure your loved ones, human, scaly, feathered, and furry, know that you love them beyond words, because we don't know how long we have with them, and that phone call sucks. I am grateful to the witchlings who have stuck around here, especially those of you who have been here from the beginning. If you enjoyed what you saw, please help me appease the algorithm gods. Leave me a comment of 7 words or more. Tell me your favorite crystal, your favorite scent of incense or candle, or, some random fact. Or if you don't want to think, or you don't want to tell me anything even the least bit personal, we're good. Panic at the Disco has you covered. Hey, look, I made it. Yay. It works. All right, y'all. Now get out of the house, touch some grass, and have a wonderful day filled with magic and joy. Please always remember that you are loved, you are wanted, you are needed. You genuinely do have a purpose in this life, even if you haven't figured it out yet. I was in my 40s before I found mine. Remember, I love you all, and I will see you all soon. Namaste, my witchlings. Your subscription ensures you never miss a moment of mystical insight, especially if you ring that bell. For a deeper dive into exclusive content, behind-the-scenes glimpses, bonus blog posts, monthly rituals, and my weekly yoga classes, consider popping over to Patreon and joining the coven there. If you're feeling particularly generous, a virtual coffee is always appreciated. This Gen X witch, raised on 80s vibes, thrives on caffeine and a dash of well-placed sarcasm. Are you seeking personalized guidance? Well, in that case, visit yogawithdylin.com to schedule a one-on-one yoga session where we can work together to restore balance and alignment to your mind, body, and spirit. I'm honored to craft meaningful rituals and services for all life's milestones. House blessings, cleansings, spiritual life coaching, and personalized tarot and pendulum readings are also available. Check out those offerings at dietheyogawitch.com. Don't miss out on your daily doses of divination. Tune in tomorrow for another episode, Monday through Saturday, same bat time, same bat channel, 1:30 p.m. Pacific time. And there's even more enchantment to weave into your week. Join me for our weekly rituals. Sundays, let's all gather around the cauldron for coffee and cues with Di the Yoga Witch at 1:30 p.m. Pacific time on Sundays. Bring your favorite brew and we'll delve into the mystical and the everyday, answering your questions and sharing the witchy wisdom I've gathered over the last 3 decades. Thursdays, tune into Di the Yoga Witch podcast for a fusion of yoga and witchcraft designed to inspire and uplift. Friday and Saturday evenings at 8:30 p.m. Seattle time, we offer some unique experiences. Fridays are for relaxation and interconnection. We zen our way into the weekend and unwind with guided meditation or yoga nidra asana, tapping into your inner magic and bringing that magical life into your yoga practice. Saturday evenings, brace yourself for Bitch and Witch Angry Veteran Rants. I will be tackling current events that spark my passionate opinions, offering perspectives and suggestions for positive change.